it's your boy's wife, Boom here with another ASMR video. What's going on? So, it's a little bit late. It's about 2:30. I think it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I could not sleep at all. I could not sleep whatsoever last night. I don't know why. I tried everything. I just couldn't sleep. I went on ASMR. I tried shout out to my girl, Happa Eats. I hope I'm like saying that right. Happa Eats. I feel like I shouted her out a while ago. I just don't remember. Anyways, her videos have been killer when it comes to me trying to fall asleep lately. I don't know what it is. I get into a groove every now and again when I start watching when I discover a new channel. I didn't discover her channel. Her channel's been around. It's awesome. I love it. Shout out to Happy Eats. But I get into this groove with people where I'll watch a certain, I have my regular go-tos that I watch all the time. But then I concentrate on one person for like weeks ahead of time, for a while, and Happy Eats happens to be the one channel I've been watching a lot lately. I think she has a cheesecake video that's out right now. I gotta check that out. But the last one I think I watched was, or the one I've been watching lately, I don't remember her last. I think her last one was like mushroom something. But the one I've been watching a lot was the wings. She did like a Caribbean wings and the jerk chicken wings. I don't know. That one was fucking killer. The sounds were like triggers. That's racist. Anyways, so it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was in the mood for breakfast, but I wanted like chorizo con papas, and I wanted a Mexican breakfast. Yeah, I woke up really late, like around noon. I ran a couple errands, dropped by the crib, and just made this. So, let me show you the plate. Chorizo is a Mexican sausage, but we cook it like ground beef kind of. And then those potatoes, papas, and then frijoles. Alright. Let me just adjust this like this. Let me put this right here. Alright, and then of course I got my cafecito. Look, you can see my camera, the reflection of me pointing at my mug through yeah, that's dope. I like that. Oh, and you can see my my iPad right here in front of me. Isn't that cool? And of course, I got my mom's homemade tortillas. Always bomb. Anyways, let's get into it. Let me get a good scoop of papas, chorizo, and frijoles all in one. ask me. There's different ways I take it. Or that's what she said. If I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, which is what I usually do, I get a medium hot coffee, 2 and 2. Medium hot coffee, 2 and 2, basically just 2 creams, 2 sugars. I don't like my coffee really sweet. If I'm making it at home, triggers, bubbles, the bubbles. If I'm in a fancy schmancy mood, I'll make coffee in my French press. I have a I don't know, the most expensive coffee that you can get at a mediocre grocery store. Because I know I have to say that. Because somebody's going, oh, actually, that's not the most expensive coffee you can get. Listen, if you go to Publix, which is that's where I go. Not bragging. If you go to Publix, Javalia, it's one of the more expensive coffees. I get the French roast, and I make it in my French press, and I put a little bit of cream, a little bit of sugar. But I buy that creamer that you have to refrigerate. It's called sweet cream something by Coffee Mate. Yeah, that's what I pour a little bit in there, and that's how I do my coffee at home. And if I'm not in the mood to use a French press, I just use my regular old Coffee Mate or Mr. Coffee maker, whatever. No napkins. Should I just get up and go get napkins right now and make you guys wait? Like that one video that Bray came out with where she just got up, went upstairs, went to the kitchen, got some shit, came down. That was awesome. So funny. You know what, guys? I told myself I wasn't going to bring this up, but I'm anything but controversial when I talk about shit. One of my pet peeves, one of my biggest pet peeves is when certain, subjects are brought up. The subject is so horrible in a negative, way that certain questions are looked down upon because of the situation. That's why it's very difficult when people talk about politics, religion, relationships. I think any question is 100% valid. Even if it's on a ridiculous. And I'll admit, I did set myself up for this. Anyways, let me get to the point. A few days ago on Facebook, I posted up. By the way, if you don't follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, yes, I make Vine videos. Hit me up. I'm under Berto Smalls, Berto Smalls, like Biggie Smalls, but Berto Smalls. website where people, I'm saying people because it's men and women, but let's be real, it's mostly men, pay for a certain kind of attention. And basically it's a website for cheaters. And somebody hacked into it and they found like lists and lists and lists of people's like name, address, credit card numbers, how much they paid. And there was like politicians in there, regular people, there was all kinds of people, just a list full of like cheating people that were cheating. And yeah, that's fucked up. Like, they made very bad decisions. They're fucking idiots. Like, why are you doing, you know what I mean? I guess the reason why I posted what I posted was because, like, most of my Facebook is like 80% women. So I got all these women, post after post after post. Look at these assholes. Let's just putting all these guys on blast. Which is well deserved, because they shouldn't have been doing that, bottom line. Okay, and this was exactly what I posted. I mean, I posted, women are loving this Ashley Madison shit. How horrible were those guys? How horrible were these guys' girlfriends and wives for them to do this? Just throwing out a different perspective. Now, I can already hear like the gears grinding and all these women listening to what I'm saying. But I just hate it. One of my pet peeves is when people, not just women, anybody, says there's no reason, there's no excuse. There's always a reason, and there's always an excuse. When you say there's no reason or no excuse, that's like the dumbest thing you can ever say. I'm not sitting here saying that they're right for doing it. I'm not saying, like, listen, I'm not trying to validate what they did was right, because it wasn't. It was very wrong. It doesn't validate the person for doing that dirt. It doesn't. But to say there's no reason or no excuse, there's always a reason. There's always an excuse. Now, are there guys out there or girls that cheat on their significant other just to cheat because they like it? Yes, of course. But in my opinion, and I have to say my opinion so nobody gets offended, most people that cheat do it because they're in a miserable situation because of their significant others. And they're too much, and they're too cowardly to leave the situation before they cheat. I mean, why can't I say this kind of stuff without people getting mad? Like, I don't understand. Like, listen, I've been cheated on. And for me to really, like, put myself up on a pedestal and to say 100% I had nothing to do with my girl cheating on me is, like, well, who the fuck do I think I am to say that? What am I, like, the King Tut over here? Like, it's ridiculous to say that. I made a lot of bad decisions in the particular relationship I was in. Yeah, I made a lot of bad moves. I treated her a certain way, which I shouldn't have. And of course there was like other reasons why she did that. Some of them were her own. But for me not to be at all in that picture for any type of reasoning or excuse for pushing her over the edge to do what she did, it's ridiculous. Of course, like, she's still in the wrong for doing what she did, of course. And I would love to live in this rainbow unicorns and marshmallow world that all these women wish they lived in, that say like, well, still, it's no excuse, they should never do that, they should never, yeah, there's a lot of things a lot of people should have never have done, but they do it. That's the world we live in. People lie, cheat, steal, kill, murder, rape. They do all that stuff. And all we can do is, we can't control anybody else. All we can do is control ourselves. I found out the second I found out she cheated. I'm not the type of dude to sit around and be like, let's work this out. Take me through the whole thing. Let's talk it out. But the second she said, because that's the way guys find out that their girls are cheating on them. We don't find out the classic way, like in the movies where we bust in through the door and be like, what the hell? Who's this guy in my bed? No. You're in the middle of fighting about something irrelevant. She's losing the fight. And then she goes, well, you know what? I cheated on you with such and such. That's how guys find out that the girls are cheating on them. But, like I said, the second she told me she cheated on me, I was gone. And she was like, wait, let's talk about it. You haven't even heard the whole story. I don't need to hear the whole story. I'm out. That's why it kills me when I see women and men in relationships where their significant other cheated on them at one point, and then they worked it out somehow and they gave it a second chance. Fuck that. I ain't got time for that. Anyways, to what I was saying though, I'm not for cheating. I think it's completely wrong, 110%. But I'm just the type of dude to like hear the other side. I like hearing the other side of things. I'm not the type of guy to be like, if somebody came up to me and said, hey, did you hear about so-and-so was cheating on so-and-so? And then people, normal, basic ass people, automatically in their head look at the cheater as like the villain. Like he was in the complete wrong in this, and he is technically. But to say that the other person didn't have something to do with it as well. What if he was in a relationship where the woman was just like completely fucking horrible? Yes, I know he should have left, but he didn't. So, everybody does everything for a reason. There's always an excuse. It might not be the right thing to do, but they do it. I've never been a cheater myself. I can't. It's too much work, man. I'm too lazy to cheat. I'm not a good guy because I'm better and my morals are great. I'm a good guy because I'm too lazy